Okay, girls, welcome to our Team Opulent Synergy training. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of December. This year has definitely flown by, that's for sure. So tonight is all about posting. So we do try and change it up each week between posting training, where to training, blitz, and whatever else we feel we need to chat about. So tonight I'm just going to go through posting, where to find some posts already created for you, pictures wise, some things that we've learnt along the way that we like to share with you, just when creating posts and when to obviously do them. I've just had a great chat with our leaders, and I've just reiterated, it is Christmas, so your focus this month really is to create and start new conversations. And so you really want to go forward with your story this month, your story and the JBT guide. Okay, so you try and cook as much as you can out of that, and use Kira's pictures versus your picture, and share as much as you can out of the program this month. Get people really getting their health into their head really for January. They're either going to maybe jump on this month, but at least you've started that little message inside their head ready for January, when everybody's mindset is totally different. They all take a break. They all get to put their feet up and, probably live the lifestyle they want for a week or two, and then they've got to go back to work. So that's when they start thinking, oh, what is Wendy been posting? What's Rochelle been posting? So super important that you stay consistent this month and see what it goes. What I'm also suggesting is anybody that's VF, going for DVF, so super new team, or going for SDVF, make sure you're working with your leaders or your upline to try and get that done this month, because then you're at that higher pay level ready for January, February, and you're getting more profit out of those customers coming on board from January. So see if you can dig deep and find a few of those customers to really get things done this month. I know a few of you that are on here that are so close to SDVF, whether it be the long way or the fast track way. So you also got a $400 bonus in there that you could be up for grabs as well. So for DVF, $100 bonus. So you literally need your order plus 2 or 3 customers. And that's so doable. There are people out there looking for this amazing program and product before Christmas. I promise you there are. I had a dad in our New Zealand team that literally just paid it outright. He bought the trio and 60 shakes for his daughter and sponsored his granddaughter. So, definitely an awesome gift. So this month, what I suggest you all do is definitely be focusing on your journey and your story. Secondly, Christmas, all right? So it's the gift, and looking forward to 2018. It's all about planting little messages in people's heads so they either jump on board this month, or literally it's in their head because you've been talking about it and popping it out into the world for them, ready for January. So I have suggested to some of the girls is what they might need to do is suggest, what I'm suggesting is you go for the cheaper option this month. Normally we don't go forward with the berries or the 30 shakes until the last week of the month. Okay, but I suggest you all start thinking about the berry challenge or the 30 shakes now. Okay, and then when you start having that conversation with them, make sure you're using your upline to help you drip feed that conversation so you're not spewing on them. But we want to find out why. Why now is it that they're looking at their health? What is it going to help with? What are they hoping Juice Plus is going to create with them for their health? All right, or opportunity-wise. And if they say it's for joint inflammation or for weight loss, then they go, yeah, cool, do the berries. It's going to help with your skin, hair, and nails. But I take the trio, and that's really, creating craveability for me, because I'm not a big fruit and vegetable eater. Definitely not me. I love eating that. But you can say what you like to say. But that might give you the chance, just like McDonald's to upsell. Okay, we're not sellers, all right? And I always say I'm not a seller, but I did work at McDonald's when I was a kid. So if I'm starting off with that smaller product, that this month is the month to have a go at doing it in reverse. We always go forward with the trio. The trio is the best product that we've got. We've only got 4, and one of them's for the kids. So it's not like a crazy, scary thing for them to look at when you do, start sharing what we've got. So definitely, this month I really be putting your focus into the berries and into the shakes, the 30 shakes. And then when you get to have that conversation with them, using your upline if you need to, then see if it can be something more for them. But, you know, by pushing that out into the world this month, I think that's going to be either helping you get through those last few orders to get you to DVF or to SDVF. So you're on the higher pay next month. All right, so posting. You know, we're on Facebook now. You know, we are doing business, but so are a lot of other people. You know, if any of us are still breastfeeding or whatnot and you've got the baby there feeding, chuck out a message, because there's going to be other mums up breastfeeding at that hour when you are too. But when it does come to the main ones, just think about, you know, the non-breastfeeding families, and right, the times when they're checking their Facebook literally are sort of around 7 to 8 or 7 to 9 a.m. in the morning, in between getting the kids organised, getting them to school and getting yourself to work. Lunchtime, so 12 to 1:30 is a great time to post. And then in the evenings from like 7:30 to 9:30, okay? If you're posting out in the cold market or even on your Facebook, not so much in your Facebook because it will stay on your newsfeed, but if you're posting out in the cold market into looking for work pages or mummy pages and you're doing it at 11 or 12 o'clock at night, the chances are in the morning a whole lot of mums, or even through the night when they're breastfeeding, they're going to post a whole lot of things, and your ad or your post is going to be pushed down and not even seen. So all that work you did in the middle of the night isn't going to be seen. So really think about the times when you're doing these posts, whether they're on your page or out in the cold market world. Okay, so like I said, in the morning, so between, you know, 7 and 9 a.m. and then 12 to 1:30 lunch break time, and then in the evening 7:30 to 9:30, around there is when, you know, people generally have got their kids to sleep, or they're having a little bit of chill out, or they're just checking their phone and so forth. But remember, people aren't going to see all your ads either unless you're being consistent. Okay, so don't start this business and you've only been using social media once a day. Slowly build it up. Don't go start putting 5 posts a day out there and it's all Juice Plus and you scare people away. Start off with 1 post today, 2 or 3 tomorrow, you know, and then 2 or 3 the next day. Build it up to 3 or 4. 3 or 4 helps with the with Facebook allowing other people to see it. I'd say the word, but I always say it wrong. Irregularisms or something. I know Lindsay will tell. she'll chuck that in there for me at some stage. But Facebook only let other people see it at certain times. Okay, if you're not adding value to your Facebook, and it can't be constant ads. Like if you're actually putting Juice Plus out there with the label showing, which we highly suggest you don't, they will definitely make it hard for other people to see that in your Facebook reel. Like I said, you know, we tell everybody when they first start the business, don't show this part. All right, if your order arrives and you just started the business, show this part. Okay, you know, have your capsules in there, spill them out on the bench, whatever you want to do, but don't have the label upright. Okay, and then when you're putting any comments in or any text in, don't say Juice Plus. Talk about your whole food capsules, or talk about your superfood smoothie, or talk about the kids' health study, or talk about our program. Go forward with our amazing program. All right. So start, you know, you've got to get that consistency up. There are, for those that are working, and I needed this when I was working full time, there is such things as Buffer and Hootsuite. Okay, Buffer and Hootsuite are apps that you can use, and you can put up to 10 posts in there with the day and time ready to go. They are great if you're super time poor at the moment, but again, Facebook won't let everybody see those. So what I'm doing with that now that I'm not working, is I just use that as a storage place. I create my posts, so it's still all about me, it's my journey, and I put them in there for ready for 10 months later. But then I can just go in and grab them when I know I've got my toilet break at work, or I know I've got my lunch break, and I can just copy it, paste it, and then post it out into the world. So it's still live and it's not going through Buffer, but I've got Buffer there holding it in storage. Okay, so that's a good tool to have. And if you need to use it for the purpose that it's created for, use it that way. But if not, just use it as a storage place with posts ready to go. Because I used to jump on Wednesday night, Sunday night. All right, about 45 minutes or 30 to 45 minutes each week on those 2 nights, and create, you know, 6 to 10 posts. And that was my week done. There was 2 posts done for each day. All right, so they'd go out if I set them to go out on a day and time, or I'd use it as storage. Now that I know that Facebook was sort of blocking people from seeing that. All right, and then it's variety. All right, so I've just gone over the times a little bit, being consistency, and then it's variety. Variety is the spice of life. You still got to be you. You still got to make sure you're putting it out there. If you see a post you like that I've done, Lindsay's like, Catherine's done or something, make sure you can use it. Definitely use the picture and some of the text, but go back into that text and change it. Make it about you. You might have only got one customer or two customers or three customers in this month, and you want to thank them because you've seen a great thank you that's gone out to this current month's. Make it about you. Make it about your journey. Super important. You don't want to just be copying and pasting because people will know that's not you. Yeah, that's awesome, Wendy. 2 drafts before bed. Then you have them ready to go. 7:30, 12:39. Yeah, so, and that's great. They're perfect timings too. So if you're using, but like I said, you can have buffer there and have it spit it out for you while you're at work. But try and push it out, like I said, for 10 months down the track. But you know they're sitting there. Then when you have your toilet break or your lunch break, you just go in there, copy it and paste it and send it out into your Facebook like you normally would. All right, if you do it through the buffer or the Hootsuite, not all your guests are going to see it. So how to get your friends and family that are already in your Facebook to see your post? You need to go in and look at their posts, like, love and comment. Do that a couple of times a week. Just go through and do 10, 20 in a quick 5-minute, 10-minute period. That'll bring them back onto your news feed as well. And then also the fact that you're bringing up your posts to 3 to 4 posts a day. And like I said, it's got to be adding value. Facebook want to see good stuff. Inspiration, motivation, share a recipe, ask good questions, ask your friends and families, good questions. You might be wanting to buy a tent, ask them for suggestions. You might be, perfect, Wendy. You might be, I see on other pages, like I don't go out there and do a lot of ads myself anymore in the cold market. I go out there and answer a lot of people's questions that they're putting in pages and try and friend them that way, make it all about them, why they're looking at this, why they're looking at extra income. Have they considered working from home? If it's about health, have they, looked at their diet? What do you think they're eating too much of or not enough of? Could this help them? So it's really just variety, a very big variety. And you've got so much variety. It doesn't need to be Juice Plus. I probably do aim to put somehow a bit of product into my posts each day, whether it be me with my smoothie in the morning or me using the program in the evening. And then obviously sharing what you're excited about with the product or what you're excited about with the business. There's literally hundreds of things you can post, but it still comes back to our lifestyle and our amazing product. Okay. And then it's obviously, you don't need to spend hours. All right. I know for a lot of people, creating that text at the beginning can be really hard. So maybe schedule it for the start, while you're getting used to it, that you are spending, 2 30-minute gaps through the week, Wednesday night and Sunday night to create these. So, but for me, sometimes I just got to rein myself back so I don't do too much posting because I feel like I've got so much I can share with everybody, but then I've just got to rein myself back a little bit. So definitely, just work on building up those 3 to 5, but there's so much variety out there. So people don't even realize that it's Juice Plus, but they want to know you. They want to be on that train with you. And it's like I said also to the leaders earlier is your train might not be everything that they want. So don't forget, you've got all this amazing team around you that are even on this call tonight that are having huge things happen to them. For some people, they don't see huge results with the product. Okay, but they know they're getting an extra, 27 variety of fruits, vegetables and berries into their diet each day, and they're excited about just having that. They don't care if they're not getting results. They know that their body's fighting inflammation without them even knowing it. Okay, but then you see people like Sarah who lost 10 kilos in just over 2 weeks, or you have a beautiful story about psoriasis or eczema or kids pooping more. You share that on your Facebook because that's going to resonate with somebody else. And your story is not always going to resonate with everyone, but you will notice as you start to do more and more of your posts that the ones that are getting comments and likes and loves are the ones that are about you or are about real people, okay? The ones that are just about products, they're good and people will know that they're there and that's what you're doing in the background, but you want to make it more about stories. People love stories, okay? So that is super important. All right, when it is the biggest thing, I guess, with compliance with Juice Plus is you don't want to guarantee anything, okay? Talk about your results. What could an extra $500 do for people with the business, but not guarantee them they're going to get $500 either? Okay, it's always good questions. What could an extra income do for you for Easter? What could an extra variety of 27 fruits and vegetables do for you? For me, it's given me, psoriasis free or IBS free. Share what the product's given to you. Give a great story about, for me, it was acne and IBS, or my joint inflammation in my lower back. Don't chuck it all into one share either. I'd do a really good story about, say, the sciatic nerve, and share that. Or just mix it up and not throw it all in there together. But that's where they're going to really get in, and they're going to ask you questions, okay? So, make sure you're checking out what everyone else is doing on their Facebook too. And, you see someone do an amazing share like Wendy or Erin, and say, oh, your results are amazing, Erin. Do you mind if I share that? All right, and do that, because it's a result you're not going to get probably. And it's an amazing result that she's got. So it might resonate with somebody in your friends, okay? So where do you get all these really cool pictures? Because I don't want you guys spending hours and hours doing it. And honestly, at the beginning, we're all a little bit crazy creative, which is great. But there's so many created for you already, okay? Me and Lindsay and Catherine, we all sort of create quite a few for you. Kira creates a lot for you with the program. They're all in our team page, okay? So get to know like 3 things really well. One is your virtual office. If you don't have it yet, don't stress. But your virtual office, get to know that super well. Your team your team page, Team Opulent Synergy, and your files and your photo albums. Go into photo albums, girls. There are so many beautiful posts in there ready for you to go. All the artwork's done for you. Then it's just all about creating some text. And then our client page, that's where you add all your beautiful clients. That's there to help you give that client care. All the recipes are in there. All the ebooks are in there. So you can share recipes straight from there as well. Copy the picture out, the recipe and the instructions are in there. Go and put that out into the world. So I am going to just quickly share my screen and show you just quickly through where that is. And I will just keep talking as I do that, I guess. Where are we? Start share. Girls, if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat as I'm talking. I'll just close all these down. Right. Oh, also, a few things I've been going through with the New Zealand girls just recently. Don't forget, for a lot of people for a while there, they're putting in a picture in their profile picture. All right, like a picture or a quote. Try and keep it you, okay? Remember, like 90% of this business is building relationships with you, all right? If there's not a picture in you, they're going to think you're a dodgy person that doesn't have a profile, okay? So try and get a picture of you in there. And then your cover photo, just, something that's going to create interest. If you're all about the product, you love the product, you want to share that with everyone, maybe put a beautiful fruits and vegetables or a JBT picture in there or something in there. Obviously, I've created Opulent Health and Wellness for the team, so I go forward with that most of the time. So that's then. But also these 2 things here. So for me, my intro, okay, intro is super important. So I've just put that I'm a lifestyle advocate and a mother of 2, and then I've got our website there, Opulent Health and Wellness. And then a few details about me. So I'm married, and my 2 pages that I manage, Opulent Health and Wellness and Wominjeka Balnarring Festival. So and that's sort of it. And then if you want your girls, stalk everyone's pages, but look at the variety that's in there. There's the crazy chicken. If you guys didn't hear about the chicken today, that came into my yard. That's there. So you've got to keep it, your life, things that are going on. But, there's a little bit about product that I've popped in there. My morning post. My morning post is normally inspiration, motivation, or breakfast, something to do with breakfast. And then, Christmas activities are all happening now. Even after my activity last night, I had a chat with Adam. So I got back for that with Catherine. So that's in there. Girls, you're on training now. Take a photo. How easy is this business? How fun is this business? I had a chat with a teacher today. She's absolutely amazing, this kinder teacher. And I'm trying to help her get her work-life balance right. But she just loves what she does. She's an amazing teacher. I love what we do here. So any day doesn't feel like work for me. So, make sure people are seeing that. There's a recipe. All right, girls. And look, I didn't even put the instructions. You can put the instructions in there, but I just told them to check the comments, and there it is there. I popped it in the comments, so you can use that. That's a beautiful Christmas salad. I love that salad. And, it's just a really good variety, okay? Just mixing it up there. There's training from the other night. There's a beautiful post that I loved from Mojo the other day, and, I've kept him in there. That was his post, but I just popped a picture of me in there. And, yeah, so just variety. Honestly, variety is the spice of life, There's not heaps of my kids, but there's plenty of my kids. But that's me. That's why I'm doing this business, right? So I do have albums. You girls can create albums in your Facebook that only you can see or only your family can see. All right? So you can use that as a storage place. So, that you don't have to be putting your whole, for some people it's quite nerve-wracking having their kids up there. I've gotten past that now, which is great, and because they're a big part of this lifestyle that I'm creating. All right, so when we go to the main things, well, the main one, which is our wrong bit. So like I said, the client page, the Juicy Fitness Crew has our recipes, okay? Go in there, save a couple of the beautiful recipes, grab the text of the method and post that anytime you want to do that. Oh, that's a great post from Lindsay from today. So, if you turn up to an event and there's only 2 people, there's only you, turn around to the rest of the crowd, take a selfie and talk about how much of an amazing day it was. Doesn't matter who turns up and how turns up, you turned up. You girls have turned up to training tonight. So you're doing a high-paying activity. You're learning. You're taking in more. So whatever you're doing in your life and with this business, make sure you're capturing it and sharing that. All right, so team page, just so you know where everything is again, and I'll smash out where some of these beautiful pictures are. Come on. There we go. It's a bit slow. All right, so team page, all right. Obviously, anything that's current will be in the news feed. Tonight's training, hello. Our 11 club, which I went through training, which I'll put the recording up tomorrow. So anybody, I chucked in another extra incentive. We had 2 girls go 3 club last month. So the next person that gets 3 new clubs underneath them. So you yourself need to get qualified, obviously, and then anybody you create underneath you is a club. So anyone that gets 3 club next, they get a $500 bonus from head office if it's their first time getting the 3 club, but they're going to get a $300 bonus from me as well. So that'll be going into the page later, so you can watch that. So pin post, girls, if you're adding new team, just to remind you, that's where you add them, okay? You go into the comments, welcome them, and add them. But for tonight, what we're doing, going to photos, going over to albums, and here is this is an amazing resource, okay? If you've got time and you want to do a training session and you've missed something, you go to the photo album called Business Tools, okay? It's got lots of pictures in there. Attached to each one of those pictures is either recordings or a whole lot of beautiful information for you to read about the position you're going for, all right? But posts, we're about posting tonight. So here's some program posts. These ones are created by Kira all around our program. All right, so there's lots of great posts in here for everybody, okay? So some based on the teenagers, some based on the Amiga. These are all relatively new ones, all right? 8-week challenge that's been. You can do the 8-week shred at any stage too. There doesn't have to be a competition for you to do it, but there's the 14-day wellness as well. Let's go back. Is that going to take me all the way? Oh, no, beautiful. 14-day wellness posts, they're there as well. So they're great as well at any stage. Christmas countdown, so there's some posts in there. There's not one for every day, but you can make one. Do you know what I mean? Like there might be one for day 26, but day 25, 24, that's up to you to go in and create one. So they're in there for you to use. There's some without numbers on it, so you can do that. Coming up to January, you girls might want to think about doing a 30-day spring clean. Well, it's not spring anymore, so maybe not the spring clean one. 30 days of gratitude, or 30 days of fitness, or 30 days of the Girl Boss Eat cleanse thing. That's there as well. So it gives you a post each day that you can share, and that could help for those people that are working. Definitely there. If you're just starting out in the business, the Start Strong system's there, and it goes through step by step for you. Anything with Opulent Health and Wellness you can use. That's the team business page. You guys can use that at any stage. Just if you're using the actual business page and a link, you need to let me know. More posts. There's heaps in here. All right, there is one file in here. This one's really good, done and can be done. All right, there's some results from some of our team there of what the products given to them or what the business has given to them. So that's probably a good one to share in this month, December, for sure. Where's the next? What have we got in here? Promotions. So in promotions, I think you'll find berry challenge stuff. Like I said to you girls, look at the 30 shakes and the berry challenge this month for sure. There's some more Christmas posts in here from last year as well. Just let that open. So yeah, and Juicy Fitness Crew, well, that's us as well. So here's all these purple ones. Berry challenge, girls. Work on this month. Berry challenge and 30 shakes. All these purple ones are to do with the berry challenge. It's the cheapest product. And, you know, you're asking people to do the berry challenge at $11.50 a week for 4 months. And, you know, all they need to share, you know, they're going to get massive results and get to be on the product. They get free access to our program, and they just share their results with you at the end. So, and then there's a whole lot of other posts in here for you. There's some 30 shakes. 30 shakes there ready for you to go as well. More Christmas berries. So there's more berry posts ready to go. So lots, if you haven't, you got to get to know where all this amazing stuff is for you to access. So there's heaps in there for you to use. And just there's one other folder that's got stacks of stuff in there, and that is I think it's called inspiration and motivation. I can't remember what I called it. Inspiration. This one here got over 700 posts in that. So in the morning, you know, people are getting out of the wrong side of the bed or the right side of the bed. You know, here's some really cool posts to, you know, to pick. So I quite often will just get a really cool picture of the beach or something and then pop one with a nice quote beside it. Just really depends. You don't have to put much words with it too. Like you can just say, yep, you know, for this one, freedom and motivation. So, you know, whatever you're going to add to it in your little text bit and maybe hashtag a couple of things, but heaps in there, heaps of variety in there for you guys to look at and to use. So you don't have to store millions in your phone. There is literally heaps here for you to use. All to access. But in saying that, you know, you've got plenty of storage in most phones nowadays, and then you've got your own storage in your Facebook. So, and then the other two things I wanted just to go over was stop share is when you get a new customer. Okay, when you get a new customer, check in with them and say, you know, are you happy for me to do a thank you on your Facebook page? You know, I'm excited for you to be on this program and product with me. I would love to do a thank you post on your page, but also what that does for you is opens you to another group of people. All right, they might have 300 friends. They might have 3,000 friends. If you do a good thank you post for them on their page, that's setting you up with, you know, more people to create intrigue with. Okay, so make sure you check in with them, see if you can do a thank you. And then there's quite a few great ones around. I like the one that I came up with ages ago about, you know, I'm excited for you to be jumping on this program. You do it on your page. Don't forget, do it on your page and then tag them. So it's on your page and their page because you want your Facebook friends to see you've got heaps going on. Lots of people are interested. Create FOMO, get them interested that way. But then when it links over to the person's page, you've got a whole new group to get excited. So, hey, Sarah, thanks so much for jumping on the program. I'm so excited to see what it's going to be for you. Soon your body will be singing to a different tune now that you're going to be getting an extra variety of 27 fruits and vegetables into your body each and every day. So watch out for your postie because your whole food goodies are on their way to you. And now you've got free access to our amazing program, you know, over 400 recipes, our cleanse, our detox, whatever you're going to pop in there and just make it all look, you know, super interesting because it's another avenue for you to, you know, reach out to more people. So you're thanking them. Then if they're a reorder in 4 months' time, do another thank you. There is a photo album in the team page called Thank Yous. All right, so there's some generic thank yous made up in there. On the first one, I like to personalize it, but that's me, and I use very sharp squared grids, no crazy angles, nothing like that. And I always make sure I've got a bit of the capsules in there, a bit of the program in there, and a picture of them and make it very personalized. But then on the reorder, it's always a generic one. But depends on your time and if you want to be creative. Otherwise, just use the generic ones because they're amazing and they're ready to go. When you're getting new team, you know, they've signed up, they've got things happening. Welcome. welcome them into the team page and do a welcome post. You know, you're excited, you've got a new teamie, they're about to jump on a new journey with you, so pop that on their page too, for them and for you. All right, it's an amazing thing both ways. When people get promotions, promotions are a little bit tidier. We try and make it all about them and just, you know, if they've made their bonus or they've made their promotion, but all different, they're all more posts for you, okay? People seeing that your business is growing and that coming up on that person's page is more people to see, and people that are already watching your journey are seeing the growth within you. So many avenues for you to post, you know, and I'll go back through them again, you know, what you're excited about with the product, your results with the product, what you're excited about with the program, results from the program, recipes, testimonials. And then you've got, you know, inspiration, motivation, welcoming new customers, or thanking them, however you want to word it, welcoming new team, promotions of new team, sharing other people's health stories and testimonials, sharing other people's achievements from the business, sharing other people's stories, because remember, not everybody's going to resonate with you. There is so many things you guys could be sharing on this amazing journey, and it doesn't seem like it's juice plus, juice plus, juice plus, juice plus. It's all about variety and just making your newsreel really exciting and people wanting to just jump on this journey with you. They want what you've got. They want access to what you've got. And that's really sort of it. Anybody got any questions?
I'm not another son, but I'm one of his sons.
Take yourself off mute if you've got a question.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, Erin.
Hi. You know, on your info, on your thing, how you've got your like lifestyle advocate, mummy of two, and your website. So we would just put like, you know, wellness warrior or whatever. But we can't use your website on our page, can we? Because that's your personal one.
You can. That's your website. I built that for the team. So it's
okay.
But obviously, you know, look, it doesn't get a whole lot of action over there. But I do ask everybody that comes to there or to the Opulent Health and Wellness business page on Facebook where they've come from. But you can definitely have that there. It's it doesn't have the product on there anymore. I've taken that off. I'm going to be replacing that with program. I'm working on that at the moment. But it's got some amazing stories on there. It's got a recording of an event. So you can definitely put Opulent Health and Wellness there if you want. Otherwise, put something else there. But definitely that is welcomed by, you know, I think Lindsay's got it on hers. I think Catherine does. So Wendy has. So, yeah. So other people can, that's how they can click on it and have another glimpse at it. But you just don't know that they're doing it. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But yeah, definitely. Wellness Warrior, I like that one. That's one of my favorites. And like there's like health cheerleaders, all those sorts of cool fun names. It's up to you what you want to call yourself. But yeah, anyone else got anything else?
Cool.
No, that's sort of it. I hope that helped. You know, especially for like Sandy. Oh, she's taking herself off mute.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah.
So where can I go to find recipes?
Okay, I'll just go share screen again for you. So that's in the client page. So that's...
Have I got access to that yet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lindsay's popped you in there as well. She'll be here. She's listening, so she's just doing some other stuff tonight. You guys can see my Facebook again.
So is that on the website or on the Facebook page?
No, this is Facebook. This is called Juicy Fitness Crew. So this is the Juicy Fitness. This is where you add all your customers. And in here, if you go to photos and go to albums in there, there's a whole lot of, they aren't just Juicy Body Transformation recipes. Okay, so if you go to healthy recipes, all right, and they've got the JBT logo on them, then they're JBT, but you can still share them and talk about our program. Just say that the program's teaching me to look for more of these amazing whole food recipes and not go for, you know, the ready-made stuff. Oh, come on, open up. So I could just give you a bit of a glance at what some of them look like. But they do, in here, they've got, if you go to the comments, you'll see the ingredients and the method. Am I doing too much at once for it? It's having trouble. There we go. So that one's definitely not JBT, but the whole method and instructions are just there in the comments. Here we go. There you go. See how that one?
Okay.
Yep. So it's got the JBT logo on the bottom. But you can always just open it online through. Back at the start here, go into files, all the ebooks are in there. So you can open the ebook online and you can just screenshot it and use it as well. But, there's enough here for you to use. JBT wise, there's more down further. And Whole Foods. So there's heaps really. So if you do, look, not all of the recipes that are in the guide are created to post, because then we're just giving out our amazing program for free all the time. So it's just selected recipes. They're in there,
cool.
And I'm pretty sure you've got access, but we'll double check. How can someone order 30 shakes? So if you're to order 30 shakes from your virtual office to Mina, you need to, instead of having 4 monthly installments, you need to press the button that says pay in full. That's the only way 30 shakes come up, because it's one payment. So you're paying that in full, okay? So when you're in your virtual office, girls, it's always set up to go to 4 monthly installments. So you just click on pay in full and the 30 shakes will come up. Hopefully that's got you answered there. Pretty sure I popped you in there, Sandy, from Lindsay. So you should be in the Juicy Fitness crew. So have a check out in there. But yeah, the recipes are definitely in there. And girls, especially when your new team are coming on board, you definitely want to help them build on their posts. That was another thing we went through on Q today, like something we tell people that they want to start off with 1 and build it up to 2 or 3 or 3 or 4, but sometimes it's just putting words with it. So you need to help them post at the beginning and get consistent there. And then once they've got consistency there, they'll, draw the interest and hopefully have some amazing results. Have I answered everyone's questions there? Yeah. Anyone else got anything? No. So again, the Juicy Fitness crew is just for our customers. Once they're a customer on that product just once, they get to be there for life. Okay, if they want to go, they can go at any time. And the Team Opulent Synergy page, that's purely just for our team. And I'll quickly just share one other thing, since you guys I'm not boring you too much. When it is posting and when you are ready, I'm happy to do this whenever you guys are. Our other page, which is linked to our website, which is Opulent Health and Wellness. Okay, you guys can share this page. Sorry, I'm getting a bit hot and sweaty sitting here. Just close some of these down. That's annoying me that you guys are down the bottom there. That's all right. Come on, it's opening so slowly. Oh, there was another question there. I'll come back to that question while that's opening. No, can't see. Oh, there, chat. Wendy, the only thing I found was with the 30-day shake, it will repeat. Yes, it is still a repeat order, so you've got to make sure that you're checking in with the customer. So 4 months later, it will be a reorder, and so you've got to either cancel it or check in with them 4 months later to stop it. Yep, thanks for saying that, Wendy. All right, cool. So this is so obviously we've got the website as well, which is it'll be here. God, it's opening very slow because we're doing Zoom, and I've got the last recording downloading in the background. I probably shouldn't have done that. But this is the business page that is linked to the website, okay? So there's a whole lot of posts in here you guys can use. And so you can use the pictures. You can use the text if you want, but I suggest you go out into your page or into the cold market. Here we go. So there's an intro about what Opulent Health and Wellness is all about. And then there's these posts, okay? You guys can use these, but I would, if you need more instructions or you need a bit more, help with this, because you want to do it right, all right? So you might want to save a picture, any picture. You can use another picture if you don't want that picture even. And what you do is you go share on your phone. It doesn't work on your computer. Share and copy link, okay? Then you go into your notes on your phone or wherever it is you are and write the post that you're going to do in, Looking for Work Melbourne or Mummy's Midnight Mums or whatever. Pop in a little story about you. Try not to make it too long because people don't want to read stuff. Make it interesting. And then at the bottom of it, you go paste link. Okay, you need to check with me before you use a link on the business page to make sure there's not too many of you using the one link. All right, people will either comment on that page that you posted in, or they're going to follow the link over to our business page. And this, I'm going to show you an example. Here you go. So Rachel shared this one, but there's nothing there to show you. Hold on, let's go down a bit further. I do put program ones in there too, so if you want to share a program one. Sorry, I'll keep putting more. There we go. So when people come over, so people might follow the link straight over, and they've got to do something. There's an instruction telling them at the end of this post, if they want more information, they've got to write "it's time" for this one. So these guys come over, they've written "it's time," right? And if I know it's your post, I will get Catherine to respond to that person. And then me being the owner of the page will go in and say, "Hi Naomi, Catherine, PM sent from Catherine, please check your message requests." Or if I don't know who it is, I go in and I PM them and say, "Hey Shelby, how you going? Would love to know how you found us, a little bit about you and what's got you interested." So I'm trying to find out how they found us. So if I know it's you guys sharing that post, I'll be able to link that up. If I don't know, you'll miss out. But there's stacks of different posts in there. This isn't tribe based, okay? So there's, working mums in here, working dads in here, there's stay-at-home mums, there's retirement, there's travelers. It's a huge variety. And if you want something specific put in there so you can link it to a business page, let me know. I'll create something for you. I'm happy to do that. All right, so that's just a little glimpse there. For now, guys, just focus on this month, and this month is really building relationships, sharing the JBT program and your story, what you're excited about, what you're looking forward to. Try and find yourselves 2, possibly 3 customers. Get DVF done, or hi Harry, SDVF done. Get on the higher pay for next month so you're ready to smash out January, February, March. And it's all there for you. But ask questions. Always ask questions. We love questions, okay? And until you get the verbiage, let us help you respond to all your beautiful friends and family that are wanting to know something. But we've still got 3 or 4 events this month. So get people onto the events. And if you're going to launch, invite the hell out of it, all right? Get as many people there as you possibly can. Let the event do the work for you. Do we just send you a message in? Yeah, you don't need to do it in the group message, Wendy. Just send it to me saying, I'd love a link, or have a look on the page first, see if there's one there you like. I'll bring it forward for you, ready for you to use. So have a look, see if there's something there that you want, and I'll help you with that. Oh, hello, Kia. My sister's on here. That's pretty exciting. Anyone else got any questions? I'll manage you. Unmute your... Cool. Anyone else got any questions? No, you're all awesome. No. Help. What? Was that just help, Sandy?
No, I'm all good.
Oh, good. You're a rock star. Awesome start. Awesome, girls. I'll let you go. And, if anything, just have a great December. It's all that, enjoy that, share that, giving, receiving. It's a beautiful month, and just keep building those relationships. And January, February, March, massive for this business. So relationships built this month, ready for them. Cool. All right. I'll see you guys. There is one more training session next week, but then the week after, there's none. We're having a week off. All right.